Back in the day, it was common knowledge that pull-downs and pull-up variations gave that V-taper look, or the width of your back, and rows and bent over movements gave the thickness of it. But now we know that it is just half of the truth, but is it even true now? Bent over rows. Nowadays, you don't say this because the optimal crew don't like it. Oh, the stimulus to fatigue ratio. Yes, for individual muscle groups, you can't tell if it is your lats, your upper back, your spine erectors, your lower back, or even your hamstring. What failed? What got the stimulus? What is growing? Whatever was the weakling grew. It's that simple. But it is true. The more advanced you get, the harsher it is on your body, and it is like trying to find something in the dark, blindfolded. Beginners are definitely going to grow from it, and you can still program it as an advanced lifter if you don't mind that you are going to get an overall growth instead of just one particular muscle group. T-bar rowing. The same can be said about this one. Grab a bar, shove it into the corner, grab a handle. Potentially, it should be a wider one to fit your structure better, but if you can't find it or you don't want to bother with the setup, you can use a narrower one. You are going to sacrifice some range of motion, but it's not going to be the end of the world. This is still a viable option if you don't swing the bar around like an asshole, but some form deviation is fine, but not on your first lap. Maybe when you are close to failure. If you use a wider grip, elbows out, it's going to train your upper back. If your elbows are tucked in, narrow handle, then it is going to train your lats. And remember, even though it is just a rowing motion, it is not going for the thickness, it is an overall growth. Pull-ups and chin-ups. Arnold loved to mix this up from width to underhand and overhand variations. He believed the wider you go, the more upper lats you get. He wasn't far from the truth though. You are going to get some teres if you are squeezing your shoulder blades together. It is going to hit the rhomboids, middle traps, lower traps more, and you are still going to get lower lats. So it's not the upper part, it's the lower one. But is it really a big deal? No, at the end of the day, you are still going to get lats. The same concept applies if you are using the underhand variation, except your arm path. It is just going to be a different plane of motion. This will be 90% lats, and if you can round your back or keep it flat, it is going to be even more lats, and still the lower part of it. These are still rock solid lifts if you want bigger, wider and thicker back, if you progress it enough and get really good at them. Watch these two videos next, like, subscribe, hit the bell for coaching, hit the link in the description. Talk to you soon.